I'm gonna be showing you what makes a quality eel hole. I'm gonna be showing you the baits that I use to catch these fish. And lastly, I'm gonna show you how to safely unhook these fish. If you are looking to find an eel honey hole, there are 3 things you need to keep in mind. First, the limiter. If you have a large dam that is downstream, you will not have American eels at your spot, because every single one of these fish are born in the Sargasso Sea and they migrate into our rivers and into our creeks, into our streams. Secondly, these eels like moving water, which is why you often find them in rivers and creeks. The third thing to keep in mind is why this spot is so good. Eels love cover. Here we've got a root system over there that they can hide out in, and you have all of these rocks that they can disappear into for cover. Let's jump into the fishing. Here is the setup. I am using an ultralight today with 10-pound test. I always recommend using a medium or a medium heavy, but this is just what I've used since I was a kid, with a weight and hot dog. In Pennsylvania, we are allowed to chum the water. Getting a hot dog scent out there will get these eels out of their hiding places. So I just threw 2 pieces in, and I'm gonna throw mine in now to see what we can catch. We already have a couple eels circling, and it's only been about 30 seconds, so they are super, super active today. I'm gonna throw my hot dog in and see what we can grab. There we go. Boom. It's that easy. If you find a spot that has a lot of eels, they are not a difficult fish to catch. I will tell y'all, one of the things that I like to do, because these fish are so strong, is tire them out a little bit before handling them. That's actually a huge one. Let's see if we can get them back over to this side. That's a really good one. So as I'm reeling this in, I like to use these videos for education. This is a female. Males do not get this large. Females can get over 3 feet long. Males will stay smaller. She is pretty close to making her journey back to the ocean. I'm not keeping her. I'm going to unhook her so she can make that journey and have more eel babies. And I guess I didn't mention this, but as I said, they migrate from the Sargasso, but they also go back there to breed and die. So they are a very cool and unique fish. One of the things that I love about this channel is I get to educate people on a species that most people don't even know about. This American eel is absolutely incredible. It's a bit of a gentle giant. It's not out here to hurt you. You can go swimming with them. They're totally cool. I know a lot of fishermen don't like them because they tangle their lines, they're slimy, but I'm here to persuade y'all to let them go, release them, because we want to save the species and make sure they have great numbers to reproduce. This fish is often caught by mistake when people are catfishing, so I wanted to show fishermen how you can unhook them in efforts to persuade y'all to let them go so we can continue to have a good eel population. First things first, people, you're gonna need pliers. And what we're going to do is get as close to that hook where it enters the eel's mouth as possible. Okay. All right, guys, I am on the hook. Now I'm just gonna pull up. Did y'all see that and how quickly that happened? All I used was her body weight to grab, pull up. She swung off and she is good. That is how you safely release an eel. You get your hook back, you don't leave them with any hardware. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but that is how you do it. Got another eel out there, and just as we're eeling, I'm gonna tell you, this is a fairly unique thing, right? There's not a ton of people doing it. Oh, I think I got one. And sorry. Oh, that's a good one again. And it's a unique thing, and I am somebody that loves this fish. I've done a lot of reading on it. I will tell you, it is not just people like me, random YouTubers, that are fascinated by this fish. Aristotle, the great Greek philosopher, has studied this animal. Well, a cousin of it, the European eel. This is the American eel. The European eel gets a little bit larger, but they're very closely related. And we cannot figure out how they breed. We've put people on other planets. We've put men and women into outer space. We do not know how this fish breeds. We've never seen them do it. We just know where they do it. And when Aristotle was studying them, he thought they were actually born from the ground, because these eels are unique in that they can completely disappear into the sand, into the dirt. So his thoughts were because they disappear and reappear, that's where they were being born from. The only reason we know that they were born in the Sargasso Sea is there was another scientist, and I forget his name, but he is out there collecting eel species, and he finds out the smallest eels are all collected in that area. It's actually an interesting area. I believe it's where the Bermuda Triangle is. So some crazy stuff going on there for airplanes and eels. I did not get a length on my last one because, well, I forgot. So I do want to get a measurement on this one. She is smaller, but she's a nice size. I'm gonna wet my bump board here just so we can get a rough idea for how big are these fish that we're dealing with. I don't want to put this eel under any more stress than it's already under. I tried to measure it and it wasn't having it, so you win. But based off your body and the length of this, I'm gonna take a rough estimate of 26, 28 inches, so just over 2 feet. Beautiful fish. Let's let you go. I really love this fish, so much so I've actually changed my logo to reflect it. That is how awesome I think this fish is. If anybody ever wants to buy a shirt, reach out to me on Instagram. But there you have it, our eel. Again, the release, you flip it upside down, you let them wiggle off. So there she is. Let's say goodbye to her. Goodbye. And I kind of realized I never held her up for the camera, but I did take a video using my tripod, so we can look at that if we'd like. Typically when I come here to eel fish, I will fish this spot too, and as y'all can see, roots on that side. This is more of the rocky side, and I just feel like I've already caught 2 huge eels. I don't need to catch any more. I don't want to put too much pressure on the fish that are here. I want these eels to thrive. I love this species. I want them to be prevalent here for years to come so that my children and their children's children can catch them. I will tell y'all, if I had unlimited money, I would love to turn this into an eel sanctuary, an eel learning center, somewhere where people can come and learn about the eel, and maybe, right, from a scientific standpoint, we can learn more about it. See y'all.